Okay, I just wanted to take a minute to do one last video related to topic 1 because I want to point a couple things out. It's really important that you become familiar with this formula sheet, okay? When we're doing different topics like atomic structure and equilibrium, I'm gonna have you go back, look at the formula sheet and see what's on there so that you know what you'll be able to find and then also what you just need to know because it's not there. Where I really want to spend time right now is as part of topic 1, you have to be able to do unit conversions, okay? And the ones that I'm gonna have you focus on are based on the ones that you'll find on the formula sheet. So if you look at the top, there's a couple of things, all right? First of all, they're pointing out that you need to know liters and milliliters. Well, there's a lot of times where you have to convert between them. So you need to know that there's 1,000 milliliters for every 1 liter, which means if you're given milliliters, which is often the case, and you need to convert it to liters, then you're gonna have to move the decimal point 3 to the left. So if you had 3,500 milliliters, that's 3.5 liters. Or more commonly, we measure in the hundreds. So maybe you have 250 milliliters of solution, that's actually 0.25 liters, okay? The other unit you need to know is nanometers because that comes up in the atomic structure unit, okay? So you'll see wavelength is usually measured in nanometers. There are 1 billion nanometers in every 1 meter. So that means 9 zeros or 9 decimal places, okay? So take the time to learn how to do that. Again, do you have to have these things memorized? No. But if you, you are gonna need to know how to do this. So if you take the time now to just learn the conversions that actually come up, which is milli, nano, and kilo, then you're done because you've already learned what you need and you don't have to have the whole metric system memorized, okay? The other one that comes up is joules and kilojoules. So the kilo prefix is bigger than the base unit, okay? So if you have 1 gram, you have 1,000th or 1,000th kilogram, okay? So the relationship between the kilo and the base unit is also a 1 to 1,000, similar to the base unit to the milli, but it's in the other direction. This mostly comes up with the thermochemistry unit and kilojoules, okay? So kilojoules is commonly used to measure heat, but sometimes we measure it in joules and you have to know how to go between them. So if you measure a system that has let's say 2,500 joules, that's actually 2.5 kilojoules. And kilojoules is the much more commonly used unit. Just if you did Q equals MC delta T this past year, typically Q is found in joules, and then we have to convert it to kilojoules to use it in other formulas, okay? So you want to learn that conversion as well. All right, but again, that's all on the formula sheet, not the conversions, but it tells you on the formula sheet which prefixes are really the ones you need to know because they're the ones that are going to come up on the exam. So milli, nano, and kilo are the ones I want you to focus on. The other temperature unit, or the other unit conversion I want you to focus on is temperature. Make sure you know how to go from degrees Celsius to kelvins. It is on your formula sheet, so you don't really need this. So you don't need to know it off the top of your head. But again, if you know it, it's just easier because then you'll be using it as needed. Okay? So that's all for topic 1. I will post more topic 2 videos in the next couple of days, and you guys should be good to go.